I want to send my greeting to my fellow Jesuits. I saw the faces of some Jesuits speaking in this Zoom system. So I'm so happy to see your faces and of course everybody's face on this my computer laptop. My name is Father Hiroshi Katayanagi. I'm living in Japan. Though perhaps you don't know about the situation of Japanese church, our Christian population is just 1% of the entire population of Japan. Especially Catholic is only 0.4% of the population. That means 450,000 people or Catholic people are living in Japan. So there is not so systematic social media activity in Japan. Basically, we are doing it individually, one by one, like me. And I'm usually living in the countryside of Japan and in charge of several parishes in the countryside. And what I'm talking from now is based on my experiences here in the countryside of Japan. And I want to share the situation of Japan as much as I can in a short time. As I was introduced, before I entered the Society of Jesus, I was working with Mother Teresa. I want to show you some of the photos I took before I joined the society. Just a moment. Yeah, here. Okay. No, I couldn't find this my introduction on the ebook, so I put it in the front. And if you see Jesus in them, they will see Jesus in you. Oh, this is the word I heard from Mother Teresa. I will explain the meaning of this later. These are the pictures I took when I was in Kolkata, and I was working at the center of Mother Teresa. Most of you, some of you, or many of you are Indians, so you know the name of Kalighat. I was a volunteer of Kalighat. And later, I published some books about Mother Teresa, photo books, and I introduced the words of Mother Teresa, it was published in Japan and translated into Korean and Chinese. And I'm using SNS, Twitter, and Facebook. I'm posting basically this kind of photos of nature. The nature of Japan, like cherry blossom, or in this season, the colored leaves are very popular among the Japanese people. So I'm posting this kind of pictures and following the teaching of Jesus or his words. He said, look at the birds of the air in the gospel. So I'm taking the pictures of birds, especially sparrows. By posting this kind of photos, what I want to say is just only one message. As Jesus said in the gospel, if we see the beauty of the nature or blossoming flowers or flying birds, we can notice that we are living in the love of God. But usually Japanese people are so busy, don't have time to see the nature, or beauty, or the vividness of the nature. So I'm taking the pictures and sending the message of God, which I received from the nature to the people through the picture. It is what I'm doing now, and many people feels consolation from the pictures. What I want to deliver, the only message to deliver this kind of pictures, especially during this kind of COVID time, COVID situation, is we are living in the love of God. We should never worry about nothing. And next, I want to share you the current situation of COVID-19 in Japan. You can see now we are in the third wave of the COVID. So far, the biggest wave is coming. This presentation I made this morning and yesterday, the number of the patient was 1,760, but today it's already 2,200. So it's increasing drastically day by day. And now we begin to feel it might be the danger of our life. But basically, the atmosphere of Japan is basically not so, how should I say? It's basically people are self-confident and off guard because they could clear 2 waves of COVID already. And they don't expect that such serious dangers like the dangers happening in Europe or in the United States would never happen in Japan. And now, from today, the situation began to change drastically. So we don't know what will happen tomorrow or after 1 week. It could be possible that we are like the United States or European countries. Nobody can say about this. This is the basic situation of Japanese COVID. I mean, the COVID about COVID, and this is all. The presentation is finished now. And what my sharing is this. My experience here in the countryside of Japan, I'm feeling that this could be the time of change. This could be the chance to change myself or the life as a priest. Usually, I'm traveling all over Japan, like an itinerant lecturer from university to university, from church to church, and do not have enough time to speak with with my parishioners. Now, what I'm doing is just staying in parish every day, and people say, "Oh, Father, you are today. You are here again today. Haven't you have nothing to do or something like that?" I'm just drinking tea and cultivating the field and planting the seed of the flower and something like that. Spending this kind of time, I remembered what Mother Teresa said to me. She said, she always said, find Jesus in the people you meet, in the poor people. If you see Jesus in them, they will see Jesus in you. If you see Jesus in them, they will see Jesus in you. Otherwise, nobody will see Jesus in you. That was very meaningful words for me. And after a long time, I remembered the words of Mother Teresa and began to try to see Jesus Christ in my parishioners, in the old and very ordinary my parishioners. And I noticed that if I see the people's face, I can find naturally what I'm going to do now. They are asking for me help, and even they do not say the words. If I see their faces, I can notice that what they want from me. And what Mother Teresa wanted to say as is that if I see the face of the people, our heart is moved by the love, which starts from between us. If we see the people's face, we cannot help loving the people, and the love which was born between us becomes the energy to help the people, and that it becomes the signboard what I should do for the people. And this is what I noticed, and so this COVID can be the time of change for me, my pastoral attitude towards the people. This can be the grace of COVID. And I don't know, in the situations of India or in other countries, which is more serious than Japan, my sharing is supportive or not, helpful or not, but it's already more than 10 minutes. So I finished my sharing. Thank you very much.